So on back with part two. All right. Trump, capitulated, not Yemen. Okay. He's the one who surrendered to Yemen. All right. Because Yemen gets to still stop ships. Okay. Going in and out of the port, trying to get into the port of Israel or coming out of it. They still get to do that. They're just not, America's not going to bomb them anymore, and they don't want them attacking American ships anymore, okay, because it's been an embarrassment. All right, so, and they're still bombing Israel. So they're going to continue to bomb Israel and Ben Gurion Airport. So you understand who capitulated here, right? It wasn't Yemen. It was Trump, all right, and the United States Navy, okay? So anyway, like I said, let's continue here. Let me read this again here. Jeremiah 51. Behold, I am against the old destroying mountain, which is talking about America. All right. Saith the Lord Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and I will roll thee down from the rocks, the clefts of the rocks, because that's where these Edomites come from. All right. They come from the caves. The word Caucasus, from the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. What does Caucasus mean? Cave dweller. Okay? And I will make thee a burnt mountain. So again, the Lord plans to make America, along with the corporate state of Israel, desolations. Let's go to Jeremiah 49 and 20. All right, let's read it here. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that have taken against Edom. Okay? Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he have taken against Edom. Hello. All right? Which is the self-proclaimed white man. And Edom, by the way, means red. Okay? So, and this is the people cursed to the Lord's judgment. This is the wicked. Okay? Because again, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, Job 9:24. And Malachi 1:4 tells you who that wicked is. Okay? The nation of Edom. Okay? The self-proclaimed white man. All right? So, and his purpose is that he had proposed against the inhabitants of Teman, that would be the German branch of these Edomites, all right? Amalek is the head tribe, okay? So, the people down there posing to be us, okay? These small hatters, okay? Posing to be us, okay? Surely the least of the flock, which is Amalek, the head tribe of these Edomite devils, all right? These imposters, shall draw them out. Draw who out? Draw America. Draw them out into, Armageddon, World War III, okay? And everybody knows that's what they've been trying to do. These Israelis are trying to draw America into the war, into attacking Iran, into basically, again, a regional war there, World War III, Armageddon, all right? And it's going to happen, but not because Netanyahu wants it to happen. It is the will of the Lord that World War III happens, okay? Because it's covered here in the scriptures, okay? Because this is how the Edomite beast system gets taken down, okay? And Yahweh Shai is going to show up in the midst of it, and he's going to put the finishing touches, bring down the final curtain, all right? But first he's going to use these nations to take out the corporate state of Israel and America, and then he's going to take them out. Everybody's going into subjection, all right? You understand that? And going into captivity, all right? So, surely the least of the flock, which is these Amalekites, okay, these imposters calling themselves us, all right, shall draw America in. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. See that? Desolate. You understand, people? All right? Let's go into the word desolate for you here. to be desolate. Okay? Made desolate. Ravaged. Desolated. All right? Matter of fact, let's look that up. Give me a minute in Google. All right, we're in Google. Definition of desolate. Barren, bleak. Okay? Emptiness. Bare. Grim. Desert. Waste, as in a wasteland. You understand? That's what America's going to be. It's going to become a desert. All right? See, abandoned. Right? It's going to be uninhabited. Now, the difference between here and, Palestine, Jerusalem, that's going to get rebuilt down there. And again, not by us. That's the difference. America is a memorial unto the Lord, a burning sacrificial altar. All right? Again, for what they did to us Israelites, to the Negro, Latino, and Native American. Okay? As well as what they've done to the other nations here on this earth. Okay? Going back to the time when they were first calling themselves Greeks, then they morphed into the fourth final beast of the Roman Empire. And of course, America represents the last leg and extension of that revived Roman Empire. All right? Anyway, we'll end this here. We'll be right back with parts 3 and 4. Shalom.